Hey, good. How are you?
Good. Would you mind talking about your faith, what Christ means to you?
Yeah, so I grew up sixth generation Salvationist. I grew up in the Salvation Army. Been in it since I was, born. That's a huge part of me and who I am, and trying to be for my kids, and lead them into the path of that as well. So Charlie, when he comes to the clubhouse, he's in chapel with me and doing all that stuff. So it's a big part of who I am and how I try and represent myself and my family.
Do you find the grind of the Major League Baseball season difficult when it comes to living out and walking with Christ?
Yeah, I mean, not really for me, because I've obviously been through it a lot and kind of understand the grind and what the things around are trying to come at you. But it's when you're kind of set in your ways and have things kind of figured out in that area, it's easier to make the grind.
And last question too, just as far as your personal relationship, what does it mean to you? What does Christ mean?
Yeah, a lot. I think he's at the forefront of everything. It's just a big part of who I am and what I want to, exude to other people, and that's just who I am, and Christ means a lot to me.
Yeah. After 4 months of hitting near Ohtani,
Yeah.
What's been most impressive, especially against velocity? What is it?
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone can see what he does on a day-to-day basis, but I think it's more what's so impressive is this man's rehabbing Tommy John and has to do all that rehab prior to going out there and playing, and I think I've been answering the questions about Shohei for like 4 or 5 years at All-Star Games, and it's still I don't really have words to kind of describe what he's doing. We always talk about him pitching and hitting, and now he's rehabbing Tommy John for the second time and going out there and being the best hitter in the game. So it's pretty amazing. There's really no words really to put into how good he is.
There's going to be a lot of attention tomorrow in ball schemes for you guys.
Yeah.
You faced him.
Yeah.
Tell me what it's like to face that guy.
I mean, you're facing 100 mile an hour. He can put it wherever he wants, and then he's whatever that pitch he's calling it. That's not fun. It's just when you have arms like that, that know and have the mound presence, the awareness of who he is and how he wants to attack at this early in his career. There's a reason why he's off to the start he is. It's just a special arm that, as baseball players and fans of the game, it's fun to watch. It's just not fun to be 60 feet from it, and it wasn't that day when we faced him. So it's just amazing. It's a great for baseball that for him to be drafted number 1 last year and to be starting in the All-Star Game a year. It's absolutely incredible, amazing, and it's going to be fun to watch him from the sidelines and not have to face him this time.
Is it a different kind of physical presence than you used to face? I mean, a guy that big, just rotation?
No, I mean, I've faced Glass now. Like, I don't really look at size. It's more of, for me, it's all about if you can. I don't care if you throw 120. If you don't locate it, we're gonna figure it out at some point. It's his location, his command of the baseball. That's why he's so good. And when you do make a mistake, it's still 100, so we'll foul it off. So, that's the beauty of it. But just be able to command the baseball like you can with that kind of stuff. It's more. That's like you're on the lines of like DeGrom and those kind of guys. Because those guys who have the stuff and command, that's what sets them apart.
Your son Charlie is here tonight.
Yeah.
And then did he reunion with Ohtani already?
Well, he reunions every day. Now that he's he's in the clubhouse doing Papa Shot right now, waiting for me to get done so we can shag some baseballs.
What has been the most surprising fact you have seen about Ohtani?
For me, it's not. It's more about the work ethic. I think we all know how good he is, but it's always fun to see how people go about their business and how they get ready and perform for games. He's rehabbing Tommy John. That's why I just can't really put into words how hard that is. And to go out there and play at night hitting, that's what's so special to me.
Batting hitter, what do you see like Ohtani hitting leaders lately?
Yeah, I mean, he's been unbelievable since he's been there. So that's the beauty of having Mookie come back too. We'll see what happens when that comes back. But Shohei's been huge for us to be able to step in for Mookie when he's been hurt.
What do you think of the second half of the season?
What do I think?
Your second half. What do you think of this season? The second half is very tough.
Oh yeah,
What do
yeah.
you think?
I don't know how to answer that. I'm confused with the question.
Okay, because race of the season, the rest of the season with Dodgers, with his Padres?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a sprint. It always is. It's always tough. Hopefully we can get some guys back that are hurt that could help us in the second half. But 162 grind of a season, doesn't matter where you are, first half or second half, it's always tough. Yep. Hey, Bob. Thank you.
Hey, with the little skis, here's
Yeah.
an Orange County kid that went to Air Force Academy.
Mm-hmm.
Still wants to go back in the Air Force when he's done pitching. How impressed are you of him as a person from what you've read and know?
Yeah, I mean, I just met him, and it's so humble. It's like we're all excited to meet him, you know, and he's all excited to meet us. It's just when you have a talent like that comes in the game, it's just amazing. Yeah, and from being from Southern California, it's always fun to see those guys, and you know, his career is off to an incredible start already. And then the person that I'm going to spend more time with him after this and kind of get to know him in the clubhouse and stuff. So, but from afar and how he is and who he is, it looks like he's a really good person.
Yeah, just seems like a great guy for baseball.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard.
Surveillance wants to serve in the military when they're done playing.
Yeah, not many. Hopefully he's one of those one-on-ones that we get to watch for a long time and be a great person on and off the field.
Frank Will
Yep.
Kane from Fox and Friends.
Yep.
Crazy week in America this week. I'd love your thoughts on where you think we are, but what you think the role of baseball is in bringing us together.
Well, I think sports in general is huge for everyone. When you come to the game and watch baseball and hopefully you put on a good show, it's 3 hours of hopefully you can take your mind off things. And everyone, no matter where you come from, comes and watch a baseball game. And sports, football, basketball, it doesn't matter what the sport is. Sports bring people together, and so hopefully, you know, all eyes are on us this week, so hopefully we can do that for people.
A unique role for you guys this week, something necessary.
Yeah, I mean, I think baseball's always been at the forefront of a lot of things over the course of the 160 years it's been around. So it's not surprising that baseball is here again, and hopefully we can, you know, bring people together this week.
Facing Skins a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
What's the challenge?
It's more, obviously the stuff is incredible, but like I said earlier, the command of the baseball, that's what sets pitchers from being really good to being great. And obviously he's got the stuff, and then facing him that day, you just never know how someone's going to be their first couple of times out. And hi, Mark. And for him to be able to command the baseball like he did early on, 10, 12 starts, it's impressive.
And it looks like he threw you more than others fastballs in some of those spots.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't even tell you what I faced.
Freddie, what's your favorite away stadium?
Away stadium? Well, so we got to take the Braves out of it? Okay. I would say probably Philadelphia.
Why
I
is
like
that?
the bank.
Just because of the bank?
Yeah. Well, because when I came up, it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays. It'd be sold out every single night. It's a fun place to play. Obviously, I went there a lot when I was playing for the Braves, so I just love that field. And then favorite city would probably be Chicago.
And do you have a least favorite part?
No, because I'm in the big leagues and I get to play in a Major League Baseball field, so I don't care what it is.
There's none that has like really tricky shadows. A certain
Every
game
field
size?
has shadows at 4 o'clock. Never want to play those games, but no, it's a Major League Baseball field. It's hard to say you don't like one.
Cool is it to see Max back here?
Good. So he texted me right when it got announced, and I said, "Why are you not?" He goes, "I don't know." So I said, "I'm sure we'll see you here soon." And then obviously when he got named, I texted him right away. I said, "Congratulations." He does it year in and year out. We all know it. Special left arm. He's been doing it every single year for a long time, and him being here makes a whole lot of sense.
How cool is it just to know how many this is for you?
Yeah. This is cool. This is 8 now. You know, you never know when it's the last one. So, and nor did you think I would ever make one to begin with. But 8 times, it's cool. And then people keep telling me I'm the old guy here now, and it's like weird to hear that. But what's cool for me to keep making is obviously Charlie's here, and then my 3-year-old. So hopefully I can make a couple more so the 3-year-olds can remember in a couple years. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Every single one is special, and hopefully we can make the one next year. It might. It might. Not that I know. Yeah, I'll
Freddie,
come
if
see
you
you.
could pick 4 players
Okay.
all time for a home run derby,
All-time home run.
all time,
Okay.
who would it be?
Well, I mean, we got to go Babe. We got to go Barry. Ken Griffey. And then I'm going to go an active player, and I'm going to go Shohei. Those are my 4.
Yes. And if you could play an Olympic sport that is not baseball.
Sprint. I'm a track and field because I can't run fast, and I want to run fast. Do I get to be able to run fast if I do? Okay,
Yes,
so I want
any sport.
track and field.
Andrew
I'm running.
Jones told me he'd like to do diving.
No,
so.
100 meter dash, and I want to win.
Tacos empanadas.
Oh, tacos.
What? You're in LA right now, and obviously you've been very influenced. Your son has been very influenced by Latino culture.
Yeah.
And now you're in LA.
Yeah.
You see that much more. What do you think about the impact of Latinos and Latino culture in baseball?
I mean, it's huge, especially, you know, I have walkout songs that are Latin, and that's because of the influence that Ronald Acuna, Ozzy Albies, Marcel had on him in Atlanta, and obviously he's taken it to LA, and obviously the Spanish and Latin culture in LA is huge. The Dodger fan base is incredible, so I think they love it because I got Baila Conmigo and they go nuts when that comes on. So it's just great. And baseball, it's fun because there's so many different cultures that come together, and we have a lot on our team. It's fun. Obviously, the Latin culture is huge in the Freeman household. All we listen to is Bad Bunny and Spanish music in the car. So I don't know if my 3-year-olds get it yet, but Charlie just plays Bad Bunny all day long.
¿Cómo está tu español?
I know how to talk at first base. I know all the first base lingo. So I know when they're stealing or not.
And the bad words, I imagine.
I do. Charlie doesn't know any of them, though. That's a good thing. He just hums.
Favorite Latino food?
Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to have to go. I'm going to go simple. Just going to go with carnita tacos. Okay? Just simple. With some chips and guac on the side. Yeah, of course.
What will it be like playing for Torey Lovullo after playing against him?
Yeah, I've been playing for him I've been playing against him for a long time. It's a great baseball mind. Getting to talk to him. It's always fun to come to these and play for and be in the clubhouses of other managers. And you know, Rob Thompson, getting to know him last year was special. And obviously, I got to know Torey a little bit over the last couple of years. Obviously, through Mookie, he's introduced me a couple of times. We've talked, and he's a special baseball man. So it's always fun to come here and spend a couple of days with the other coaching staff. Because I know, like Dave McKay, one of my all-time favorites, Brent Strom. It's a good staff over there, and it's going to be an enjoyable couple of days.
What kind of stands out about Dave McKay?
Just the baseball knowledge. He is very good at telling when to steal and at this exact moment to steal, and they seem to make it every time. It's just someone who cares and wants to teach the game of baseball. That's what's so amazing to see. And, you know, baseball in general and the 30 teams and obviously all the minor leagues, there's so many great baseball people, but Dave McKay's up there.
Freddie, as a big leaguer,
yep.
Been around a bit now.
Mm-hmm.
See Aaron Judge with 34 runs.
Yeah, I can't comprehend that. I don't usually hit that in a season, so and he's doing it in July. Just one of those people that when you see him, I hope fans and players, you take a step back and realize that these kind of people don't come around. Players come around very often, so just to enjoy them. It's like the Shoheis, the Ronald Acuñas, the Aaron Judges, all those kind of guys, Jose Ramirez. They're just incredible for the game of baseball. They're good people, and to hit 34 home runs at the break, yeah, that's unheard of.
How much would you guys want to see him in the Derby tonight?
Yeah, I've done the Derby once, and I know how taxing it is, so I understand guys not doing it. But yeah, I think baseball fans and us and players, we all want to see that. But we got some good guys in the group tonight.
Freddie,
yep.
Husky,
Yeah.
what did this stuff look like in the box compared to what you were told?
Yeah, I mean, so we all get told about the stuff. What sets him apart right now is the command of the baseball. He can go in and out with the heater. He can throw that, whatever he calls that thing, at the bottom of the zone. He doesn't really make mistakes with it. I think that's what, like the DeGroms and the Scherzers and all those guys, it's the command. Like, everyone, you can have elite stuff, but if you miss over the plate, we're going to, at some point, hit it. And to have the command of the baseball that he has at this early in his career, and obviously with all the hype and all that, like all the fanfare, all the media attention, and to go out there and just put the ball where you want with 100 to 102 with 95-mile-an-hour changeup splitters or whatever he calls that thing, that's what's special. And the game of baseball is in good hands with these young guys coming up. There's a lot of good ones, and he's obviously at the top of the list.
Finally, your first All-Star game. What's your favorite memory of it?
My first one was in New York in 2013. I think my favorite part of it would have to be Mariano Rivera's last game, watching him run in. I would have to say that's my favorite, because I didn't play, I got hurt, so right before. And then the first one I played in was 14, and that was Derek Jeter's last one. So my first couple are pretty memorable because of the other people that were there. Yep.
The story was, Shohei, it was Seattle, and you were very public, like, I'm not going to recruit him.
Yeah.
But now that he's been your teammate for half a season, seeing him up close, day to day, what has that been like?
It's special. There's a reason he is who he is and how he plays the game. The work ethic is by far at the top of the list. What people don't realize is he rehabs Tommy John and then goes out there and plays at night hitting, which is very taxing to rehab and do all that. It's already a mental grind to come back from injury, and he's doing that and then going out and being the best hitter in the game. It's hard to comprehend. I think for 4 or 5 years now I've been saying I don't know how to put into words Shohei Ohtani, and that was from afar, and now being around it every single day, it's even more mind-blowing of the stuff he can do on a baseball field, the person he is. Baseball's lucky to have, and I'm glad to be alive when he's playing. So it's fun to watch every day.
The one thing that you had a hard time, and I think people have a hard time putting into words, is the fact that he pitches the way that he does and hits the way he does.
Mm-hmm.
People forget,
that's what we do in high school.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's doing it. He's MVP hitting and pitching. Cy Young, he can do whatever he wants. It's hard to put into words. I mean, he's been doing it now for 6-7 years. And it's still you can't really put into words because we don't see it. You see that at the kid level and the high school level, and only a couple get to do it in college. And he's doing it at the highest level and doing it at the best. It's amazing.
My last thing, what was 2020 like? This was sort of like you guys were the first players to play
yeah,
here.
Yeah.
When you think back and you come here, do you still think back to that surreal, like playing big games, no fans?
Yeah, when we came here, we actually had 10,000 people. They had opened it up for the NLCS, but it was a little weird watching on TV, seeing the Padres and Dodgers play in an empty stadium, brand new stadium, but I'm happy it's open. This is a great place to play, and I'm glad the Rangers get to put it at the forefront of baseball in the world today.
Hey, Freddie, this is now your 8th All-Star appearance.
Yeah.
What is the most fun experience you have from this whole weekend?
For me, it's my family. Charlie's playing Papa Shot in the clubhouse right now, so bringing him, and he's going to shag balls during BP today. So we have a bet to see if he can get 2. He's going to try and catch 2 today. So for me, it's as I've gotten older and have kids and stuff, it's all about family and the joy that they have in coming to this. That's what it's all about for me.
Is your son a basketball fan?
He's a sports fan,
okay.
Yeah.
So who would you want taking the last shot for Team USA?
I think any of them, because, they're on the Olympic team, but yeah, let's just go with all of them. We can put it in all their hands. They're all going to be good.
And one more question.
Yep.
So LeBron and Steph finally teammates for the
Yeah.
Olympics. Who's one MLB player you haven't been a teammate with yet that you'd love to play with?
Shohei took that, so that was him for the longest time. I would say Bryce. Bryce and I have been in this league a long time together, and we were in the division together a long time, and I've gotten to know Bryce a lot and know him very well and became friends, and I think I would love to enjoy playing and grinding with him on a baseball field.
Freddie, 2 for you. Who's the funniest in the team group chat and why?
Funniest? I would say, people are going to be shocked at this. I'm going to go with Daniel Hudson. He is very dry and he throws one-liners out there. Yeah, sneaky funny, Daniel Hudson.
Okay, who on the team would you let babysit and why?
Clayton Kershaw.
Why?
Well, because he has 100 kids, and I think he could handle it.
Who would you not and why?
Gavin Lux.
Why?
We all know why. Come on, Sue.
Okay.
Molly might not want to hear that right now, but maybe when he has a kid, I'll change my mind. Good to see you.
This doesn't get old.
No.
Experience.
Because I know you live in the moment. Right?
Yeah, it's as I've gotten older, it's more because Charlie's here and my two other boys. They'll be here on the home run derby and experiencing it and trying to create memories. Maybe they'll remember this. I don't know. They're only 3.5 right now, but I think it's all for family right now for me. Obviously, being here and playing good is obviously another factor, but. As you keep doing these, you never know when it's your last one, so you try and embrace it and take it all in and do as much as you can. But for Charlie to be here and experience it and hang around these guys, that's what it's all about.
Is it a lie when you first come to these things, you're the one seeking out advice?
Yeah, I know. They said, I think it's me and Chris Sale are the oldest one, most on the National League side, and you got Jose and Salvi on the American League side. I'm like, that is crazy. It feels like I just started, you know. It feels like we've been talking for 30 years, you know, and it's just it's amazing that I'm about to be 35 and you know we're kind of coming down to the end, and you know hopefully I can keep doing this for a couple more years, but it's weird. It's weird that I'm getting older. It's I appreciate that thing. I just had a haircut I shaved. Don't worry.
You mentioned Sale. You see what he's gone through to get here.
I faced him a lot. It is not fun. The Braves they got a good one there. He's a good person too. It's not a fun at bat. I'm just happy he's healthy, and it's good. It's good for baseball. Like Chris Sale's elite again.
And from the outside that don't live what you go through, what is the Shohei Ohtani experience from those on the outside?
Yeah, he's the unicorn. It's amazing. I've been talking today. It's usually we're talking about him pitching and hitting and how hard that is, but now he's rehabbing and hitting. And I think anybody who's been hurt or Tommy John, the mental grind of coming back from an injury of that nature and all the work you have to put in is a lot on its own. And then he's going out there and playing and being the best hitter in the game too, which is it's hard to put in words. I think I've been asked Shohei questions for 4 or 5 years at All-Star games, and you're still speechless. And seeing it every day and what he does day in and day out, it's still speechless. It's just one of those people where you got to just take the step back and just realize how special of a talent this is and just watch it and embrace it. And I'm glad he's on our team. It's good to see you. Oh, yeah.
Freddie, what are your impressions of Paul Skeens so far?
Yeah, I faced him once. That wasn't fun. It's more obviously the stuff is all there, obviously, but the command of the baseball at this young of an age, on this atmosphere and this level with all eyes on you, all the hype, that's what was special to me, and that's obviously the makeup of the man too. I've only said hi to him because he's got a lot of media to do when you're named the NL starter. But over the next couple of days, I'll get to know him. But just to be able to go out there and compete and do that at the level he's doing at, it speaks natures of that, how he came up.
Freddie, you guys are going through some challenging moments right
Yeah.
now. But you've been here before, and you know this team very well. What's the mindset?
Yeah, this is a good reset for us. 4 days off, I think, is what we needed. We've been grinding really hard the last couple of weeks, but we said it when Mookie got hurt and all those guys got hurt. We just got to kind of tread the water and keep our head above water. And we haven't played the way we wanted to the last couple of weeks, but that's what the 4 days off. We'll try and regroup and get back out there Friday.
What do you like about this group?
Yeah, we've already been through a lot of adversity. There's been a lot of ups and downs already in this first 4 months of the season. We've gone to Korea and back. We've gone everywhere together. We've been through a lot. So now everyone expects you to win with the team we had, and when you don't and you go through some ebbs and flows of the baseball season, that kind of brings you closer together. And you're battle tested already. We've been fighting for a long time. We're going to have some guys coming back in the second half, so hopefully we can all put it together.
Last question about, with the Ohtani fever.
Yep.
What are the Japanese words that you have learned?
Yeah, none. To be honest with you, he speaks pretty good English, so it's I haven't really learned anything because he speaks English to us in the clubhouse.
Freddie, two Texas-related ones. Just settled the debate. Barbecues or tacos?
Tacos, sorry. I grew up in Southern California. We don't like barbecue food.
Can you name the Texas state flower?
No.
Thank you,
Freddie. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry.
Wouldn't be the All-Star media availability if I didn't ask you about some goofy idea.
Yeah. Okay.
All-Star game.
Okay.
The 3 All-Stars on a team
Yeah.
can re-enter the game
Okay.
at the 9th inning. The game will go on. Like it or not?
Well, they're all all-stars, so shouldn't they? I think we all would be okay with whoever goes up in the 9th inning, right?
Well, there is that, but
Well, you just want Shohei and Aaron Judge and all them to hit every single time?
that's a problem with that.
No, I totally understand. I would too. I would rather just watch them hit 9 times, you know.
So
But
if they said Freddie sit down, Shohei's going to hit for you,
that's fine.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm good with it. But I like your ideas, Jason. But I'm going to fight against that because they're all stars, and I wouldn't mind anybody hitting.
Right, and you're actually not starting the game yourself, so
It could be me.
it could be. What about the regular season? Like, you could designate one at bat in the 9th inning, in extra innings, or anybody you win?
No.
No.
Yeah. I'm old school as a young guy. I like baseball. I'm a baseball purist, so I'm going to go no.
Just because that's the way we've always done it?
Yeah, and then if you implement it, and then I'll get used to it. You just adapt, but that's just kind of how it is.
You want to play devil's advocate here?
Yeah.
Steph Curry always has the ball at the end of the game in basketball, right? Why wouldn't you want
Jason, what do you? I get it. I would rather watch Shohei hit 20 times a game, and it would be really good for the Dodgers if he did that too. You know,
So as long as it's Shohei, you're fine with it.
I'm good with Mookie. I'm good with Will Smith. I'm good with pretty much our whole team. But yeah, I mean, as long as it doesn't mean anything, like the All-Star Game now is for fun. Back in the day, actually, you can just do whatever you want.
The actual game.
Let's just play 6 innings and do a home run derby for the last 3.
No, let's not do that.
Why? You don't like my thoughts, but I gotta like yours?
I'm a traditionalist, Freddie.
I don't care. You know, I'll just whatever the rules come, I'll oblige. But
Okay, I've asked you about ABS too. What about ABS challenge? Excited about it?
I don't know because I mean we put the box up there, so obviously, and people get so upset with umpires or us that they go, like if that was a real box, why couldn't they use that box for the strike zone right now? So I don't know. Am I going to be around when this system comes in?
Probably 2 years away.
Okay, so I'll still be here.
So what percentage of the time is the box right?
I don't know. They say if they have the box, then why don't they use the box for the system already? They obviously say that's not right. So why do we even put the box up for people to yell at the umpires in the first place? You know what I mean? Like that's what I don't understand.
That's a good question. So do you think that it would be important for them to kind of give Major League players a chance to experience it, maybe in spring training before they went ahead with it?
I mean, the only time you would ever experience that if you went into like a rehab game and stuff.
Right, so spring training game.
Yeah, I
Chance,
think.
right?
I mean, I would hope they would give us a little chance, but we're pretty good at adapting and trying to figure it out and just taking things on the fly. But it'll be interesting, like the umpires, like how that going to work and stuff like that. So, is it going to just be a challenge? I don't. Yeah.
It won't be full time. You'd be good at challenging, right?
I mean, I probably wouldn't even. We have a couple guys that would be worried that just challenge every ball, every strike call would be challenged. We're going to run out in the first inning.
Right. Well, that's what you don't want.
Yeah.
So there's certain guys you would never let challenge. You were in charge. We don't have to name names.
We won't name names. There's a couple that I think would challenge a lot more than other guys. No, I'm not naming names. No, I will never do that.
What about pitchers? Should pitchers challenge or just catchers? Pitchers get emotional.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm way ahead of you.
Yeah, because I think pitchers. So pitchers should be able to challenge. The catchers probably know more, huh? Because the catcher can make it look good to the pitcher too. You know, like the bottom part.
Like I know minor league managers don't ever let their pitchers challenge.
Oh, okay.
Because they just get too. Like they don't get a call, they get worked up, and they don't really.
That makes sense. That kind of makes sense.
I'm way ahead.
Yeah, you are. I haven't even thought about it.
So Freddie, you were talking a little bit ago about just getting older in the game. So what kind of like changes, adjustments have you made as far as the leadership style?
I just kind of try and be there for the guys. In this game, you just try and be there and just try to help the young guys when they get called up, make them feel comfortable right away. I think that's what's changed from when I first came up, with the older guys to the young guys. Because you got to lean on young guys so much in this game now, and you want them to walk into that clubhouse. They're already nervous to begin with. They're big leaguers for the first time, and so you try and create that environment for them to be able to just step in and be comfortable. And I think that's what you engage with your teammates every day. You're with them more than you're with your family. So I think the more of the style is just trying to make everyone be able to be comfortable and be out there to go play. You can say as much as you want to these guys. They got to experience it. It's hard to go through it like, hey, this is what you're going to feel here and here and here. And like, you just got to do it, and you learn from that experience and with those emotions, and then you just be there when they need you.
And then random question: which of your teammates would make the best athlete in another sport? What sport would it be?
I'm going to go with Bruce-Dar Growrall, football, middle linebacker.
Freddie, when I saw you at March, we were talking about access.
Yeah.
How great is this to see?
It's good. He texted me when they announced the All-Star team, and I said, I didn't see your name. I don't understand why. We've been talking a long time since I first saw him in 2017. I was talking about how special of a left arm he is. But then you get to know the person too, and who he is, and then you have that whole package. And then when he got announced a couple of days ago, it makes sense. He's been one of the best pitchers in the game for a long time. He's having a great season again, so he deserves to be here.
Cole Dragon, Snowball, some of these guys were telling me that they've been watching him when they were coming out and studying him. Can you believe that Freddie?
Yeah, he's starting to get old. No, it's amazing that he's been doing it for so long too. It's 7-8 years of being at the top of the game. It's hard to do. Just happy he's healthy and performing like he always. If Max Fried is healthy, he's going to perform. That's just who he is. He's a bulldog. We saw him get stepped on in the World Series and threw 6 innings after that. So the mental ability for him to just command the zone, doesn't care who's hitting. And he does it year in and year out, and he should have more than 2 All-Stars. I think he's well on his way to getting many, many more.
Freddie,
Yeah.
you guys faced Paul Skeens a week ago.
Yep.
What was how do you sort of game plan for a guy like that initially?
It's hard to game plan with that kind of stuff. It's obviously elite stuff, and then what was so impressive about him was the command of the baseball. So. To him to be able to locate in all quadrants with multiple pitches, that's what's so hard to game plan against that. You just hope he makes a mistake and you're on time for it. That's really all you can really do against those kind of guys.
Was there an aspect of facing him that sort of surprised you at first?
No, I mean, I've been around a long time and facing really, really good pitching, and you just kind of knew you were going to face a really good pitcher that day, and he was really good that day.
Are you excited to watch Teo play center tomorrow?
He's playing center?
Starting center.
Oh, really?
He's replaced
Oh, I had no idea. When did that happen?
Tatis. He just watched the thing and then they put the lineup.
I'm happy for him. I didn't know he was going to play center field. All-Star games are like Mookie played center last year, right? Yeah. So an outfielder, I think. Well, he's kind of been going on back and forth between left and right, and that's extremely hard too. The different angles, but I'm happy he gets to start. He's been a huge part of our team this year, and it's good for Teo.
I don't know how much you got to see him up close before this year. But, obviously he had the power.
Yeah.
But how much is the other stuff, the contact plays, some of the clutches?
The most impressive thing to me is the durability. Playing every single day in the outfield is extremely hard. Playing every single day is extremely hard, but to do it in the outfield is even harder. You can have all the tools, but if you're not out there to play, it's kind of hard to gauge. And that's what's most impressive to me is how he gets himself ready to play every single day. And obviously, Silver Sluggers, All-Stars, they've done really well this game. They hit the middle lineup, but the most impressive to me is playing every day in the outfield.
Did you know he was one of those everyday
I
guys?
did not until about a week into the season. He goes, I'm going to be just like you and play every day. I said, really? You're going to play every day? And there's a couple of times I know they tried to give him a day, and he's like, no, I'm good. Just kind of, and I didn't know he was like that. And that's, I can do it at first. It's a little bit easier playing first base every day, but the outfield and playing every day is so hard. And I think that's what's been most impressive is the posting every day. That's a very hard thing to do in this game these days, and for him to do it and perform at a high level doing it is very hard.
I know about the 161 plan.
Yeah. He missed 2 games, though, so he'll have to do 160.
Hey, Freddie,
guys faced Bobby Witt Jr. when he came to LA.
Yeah.
So what's your first impression just seeing him up live in the club?
I've known Bobby since he was a kid. So I've known Bobby for a very long time because I played with James Russell, his brother-in-law, who's throwing batting practice today. So I know the Witt family very, very well. I knew he was good. I didn't know he was going to be top 3 player in the game good. You just never know. And what he does on a baseball field is what I wish I could. I wish I could run fast. I wish I could play shortstop. Like he does everything. He's a good-looking kid. He's got it all, you know. And it's very fun to watch. I love young guys in the game who are good people, and just the game is in really, really good hands for a very long time with guys like Bobby Witt.
I got 2 more.
Yep.
Do you remember seeing him running around in the clubhouse?
So I have a there's a picture of me and him, and he's got to be probably, I would have to say 10. It made me feel really old, and because he was all in Braves jersey, Braves uniforms because of James, and he was always running around. He was just, when you come from a family like that with that kind of athleticism and all the siblings and the mom and dad too, it's actually kind of hard to make and to see him do it and be almost one of the best players in the game at this early in his career. We're going to be talking about Bobby Witt for a very long time.
And last one, your son, Charlie.
Yeah.
Is he hitting fingers now?
Yeah, he's actually playing Papa Shot in the clubhouse right now.
I spoke to Bryce Harper, right?
Mhm.
And I asked him, I needed a Spanish interview. He said, go to Freeman.
That would be more of my. No, not really. I just have Latin Spanish walk-up songs. That's my son.
How do you feel being here on the All-Star?
Yeah, awesome. Everyone is special. I try and take it all in, do as much as I can, because you never know when it's your last one. So, unfortunately, they keep reminding me I'm one of the old guys here now. So, but everyone is special. Everyone's fun. Getting to see the first-timers and how excited they are, and you get to share a clubhouse with guys that you don't think you'd ever share a clubhouse with. So, that's what's so good about seeing All-Star games and being here, and you get to see all the other guys.
So I'm going around each player.
Okay.
I'm undefeated so far. Rock,
Okay.
paper, scissors.
Okay, let's go.
Rock, 1, 2, 3. Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, you got me. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Freddie, let's talk about food for a little bit.
Okay.
We've been talking a lot about baseball,
I know.
serious things, serious
Yeah.
topics. You're an old guy. Blah,
I
blah, blah.
know.
You know, forget about that.
Let's forget about that. Especially the
you're
old
a
one.
young stud,
Yeah.
right? Let's talk about, you're a young stud. Freddie Freeman
Yeah.
food. Let's talk about
Okay.
it. You're in LA now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you are an elder statesman. I say that in
Gosh,
the love
stop.
of my heart, you know what I'm saying? What's something that, over your career, has been a staple for you, food-wise?
Oh, okay. So, I love fish.
Band or the food?
Both, but mostly the food. My wife does not like fish, so that's a little bit of a problem. So when we get sushi and go on the road, that's where I enjoy. And now that we have Yoshinobu and Shohei, we got a lot of sushi in our clubhouse, and I love every second of it. But I love sushi and I love fish.
Favorite roll?
Ooh, it's gonna have to be like a little spice, maybe with some lobster in it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is there, obviously sushi is top cuisine.
Yeah.
Is there a number 2?
Italian.
Italian?
Italian.
And is there a snack that Freddie cannot resist? That maybe your trainer, your nutritionist might be like, yo, Freddie, lay off the Skittles.
No, I'm not really a candy guy. It would be.
Are you fruit candy or chocolate?
No, I don't like chocolate. How about that?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Okay.
So my mother-in-law loves me a lot because she loves chocolate, so I always leave the chocolate. But I would have to say chips and guacamole.
Chips and guac.
It's a huge one for me.
Tableside?
That's hard to beat. No, tableside is the best.
Tableside.
Yeah, yeah.
Little Swiss lime.
Oh, you can just put any all of it. You just put everything you want in that.
Freddie,
Yeah.
when you are at home,
Okay.
Freddie's on the grill.
Freddie's not on the grill,
Freddie's
but
not
go
on the
ahead. Yeah, we'll.
Hypothetically,
Freddie can be on the grill. Go ahead.
Who does Freddie pass the grill off to? Freddie?
My cousin. My cousin's a pretty good griller.
What's your cousin?
He's really good at just like making chicken and burgers and stuff like that. He's really good at the chicken though. We'll go with boneless chicken breast.
Boneless chicken?
Yeah.
Are you a seasoning guy? You like to dry your stuff in
No,
dips and sauces?
no. Gotta watch my figure.
And it looks great, bro.
I appreciate it.
You're a sexy man.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Speaking of Latin songs,
Yeah.
what's your favorite Bad Bunny song?
Oh, right now, Charlie plays 25-8 quite a bit. He just discovered Chambea. Monaco is my walkout. It's hard. He loves all Bad Bunny music right now, so, well, he has for a long time, but it's hard to go wrong. It all makes you dance, you know? As long as he doesn't understand what he's saying, we're good.
Last one. We're trying to find the perfect dap. Do you want to try it?
The perfect what?
Dap.
Oh, I'm as non-hip as you can get.
Okay. Thanks.
Yep.
All right, Freddie
All right.
Freeman, one quick one for
Yep.
you. So we're talking about Charlie, we're talking about Bobby, the future of the game.
Yeah.
So it's exciting.
Yes, very.
For Bobby.
Yeah.
Have you talked? You haven't talked to him yet, have you?
Oh, I've talked to him multiple times. So yeah, we were at dinner at the same place last night, and then this morning, his brother-in-law and I are very close. And so James and I were talking, and then he comes over, and I said, good luck. I said, it's not really on you, it's more on James, and putting as much pressure as I could on James. But I think it's just fun. It's really cool. He's back home in Texas. He's really excited about being here because when we played him, he was coming to play the Rangers, I think like a week or two after us. And I said, are you going to see your family? He goes, yeah, I can't wait to get back. So, and then to be All-Star here in Texas, it's awesome. It's really good.
For Charlie, anyone he's looking forward to meeting, like you got everybody here.
Yeah, Ellie was the guy this year. He's got to meet Ellie in the clubhouse. So usually it's Shohei, but now he gets to see Shohei every day. So Shohei's old news to him now. But it was Ellie this year.
For you, I mean, 8 All-Stars, right?
Yeah.
So I'm curious, when you go to the next one,
yeah, are
you keeping strange souvenirs? Are you getting things signed? Like, is there anything that you've done the last 8 All-Stars?
Nothing strange. It's more of the autographs. I'll get a jersey signed by everybody, and that's about it. I didn't really know that part of it when I first came up, so I wish I had more from 2013 and 14, but it's more of the autographs and trying to take it all in because you just never know when it's your last one. So, yeah, I make everyone sign everything. Yeah, of course.
Freddie, can you?
Right now that I have older kids, it's more of Charlie. We're going to be shagging BP today during batting practice, and just being able to experience these kind of things with my kids. My other 2 will be here for home run derby. They're a little too young to come out here and shag right now, but just pictures and that kind of stuff, because like I said, you just don't know when it's your last one, so you just try and create memories that you'll have forever.
Bryce kind of said the same thing. It changes your
perspective on everything. Yeah. It really does. Like when I first got here, the first one in 2013, I was all excited about, oh, look at what I was able to accomplish. Now it's like, I got to make it so Charlie can have fun and experience and meet other people. So now it changes everything when you have kids. And
like making the kids proud almost.
I mean, he's pushed me to make it because in 2021 I got off to a terrible start, and he told me I had to make it because he wanted to meet Fernando that year. So I tried really hard, and I actually made it. But speaking of, hey, what are you doing? Okay, come on. No, come over here. And that's what it's about. So he's, this is why I come and experience things like this. So we're going to try and catch some balls in BP today. He's got to catch 2 though, right? All right.
What's he most excited to see?
You said, who? I said Ellie. Yeah. It's Ellie De La Cruz this year. Last year was, who was last year? It was Shohei, it was Fernando. Now they're old news, you know, so. Ellie this year.
Not dad?
Nah, I'm just dad. No, I'm just dad. Yep, of course.
Freddie, can you name one player who impressed you the most from the first half of the season? You have to pick one player.
I have to pick one player.
Pictures that you face.
Yeah, I mean, do I have to pick? Can I?
I want you to pick this one.
Yeah, gosh, one. I'm gonna go Bobby Witt Jr. Just because he's doing everything from average to home runs to stealing to playing shortstop, playing every day, being putting our game in a great spot for a long time. He's home in Texas. He's going to do the home run derby tonight in front of his family. He's got his brother-in-law pitching, who I was teammates with. Just a lot of wonderful things about that man. I've known him since he was a little kid, which is crazy to me now. So Bobby Witt Jr. because he's put it all together and he's top 5 player in the game in my opinion.
Fred,
Yeah. Hey, Joe.
Between like vets and a staff of starters,
Yeah.
do you feel your best 2024 team is still in?
I would like to say yes. I would say we've grinded pretty hard the last 40 to 45 games. I don't even think we've played 500 baseball. I think we're kind of under. We've gone through a lot, which is really good for our team as well because we're battle tested. We've hit a lot of speed bumps on the road already. I think everyone expected us to just roll through and do all that, but we've had a lot of injuries. We've had different things happen to us, which is actually, I think, really good going forward. And obviously, when you get our guys back, some of them that are hurt, that are going to be here for us, it could be a really, really special second half.
You mentioned the expectations that everyone puts through. Has it been a weight at all?
I don't think that, no. I think because when you get into the clubhouse and do all that, you kind of forget about all that. I think it's more when you're dealing with what we've dealt with. Like, you can't ever expect injuries. You can always, you see what we have on paper and all that and expect some things going to happen, but then next thing you know, we have 5 rookies pretty much starting for us in this last week, and we had a guy who claimed, and Brent Honeywell come over and pitched 3 great innings yesterday. So there's so many things that were not on the bingo card at the beginning of the year and we're still in first place. We've still got a really good team. We've still got a lot of guys coming back, and I think we're going to be just okay.
Thanks for
yeah, of course.
You face
Yeah, am I good? Yeah. Okay.
Thank you guys.
Do you need him?
Huh?
Barbecue.
Social. Yeah. Oh, okay.
You guys need this?
No. We know.
Okay.
All right. Can you introduce yourself in your best country accent?
Do I not sound country already?
You do country.
A little bit.
Lean into it a little
Okay. Hi, I'm Freddie Freeman.
Nailed it.
Yep.
What is something that you have to have in your fridge? Like as soon as
Have
you're
to
out?
have in my fridge. I would have to say guacamole because I love chips and guac.
If you're a cowboy, what would you name your horse?
Chipper.
What's your favorite Summer Olympic event to watch?
Oh, Summer Olympic. I would have to say track and field because I'm not fast and I like seeing people run fast.
If you hit a homer, do you always watch the highlight?
No, I don't.
What's a food you won't eat?
Food I won't eat? Chocolate.
Last one. If you could get an autograph.
Good help. Yeah.
If you could get an autograph from an All-Star who's here, who would it be?
Aaron Judge.
And then does Charlie have a prediction for who's going to win the home run derby?
Who's going to win the home run derby?
Teoscar.
Teoscar. Great answer. Teammates always win, you know?
Thanks, Fred.
Yeah.